Previously on Keys from the Golden Vault, the team arrived in fair weather and were forced to team up to help potentially an organization trying to balance the evil in this town. They were sent on an early mission to investigate a museum where it's possible an item on display at the museum is not what it appears to be. They learned about the Merkmeyer stone, which was about to be put on display at a gala in the evening. And they heard all about it from Dr. Jones, who basically told them they need to break in, steal this item, and get it to him so that he can neutralize it before it turns into something really troublesome. He also gave them a map. And the team is now sitting in a cafe on the other side of the square from the museum, contemplating life choices, contemplating so many things. They are still uncertain of one another, uncertain of this new path that they are on, but they have resources. They have a little bit of time, about a day, and they hopefully can come up with a plan. So let's check in with our crew. We've got Emma and Kaylin and Slappin and Perv and Lucian, who was here, and then he's back. Now he's back. Hi, everybody. How we doing?
I prefer you to use my full name.
Apologies. Many apologies. So anybody have any questions of me before we get going? Anything that they were trying to remember? Any bits of the plot? Any threads that they want to pull at?
How does sneak attack work?
Very important.
I don't know. How does sneak attack work?
We're here for you, Tony. We're here for you. So yeah, the team, you've got your map, you've got your helpful assignment liaison, and you're sitting there in the outdoor cafe space trying to come up with some sort of a plan. The museum, I'll just say, since the time that you got a table and sat down, maybe now it's officially open for the day, but around 5 o'clock, they're going to close so that they can then reopen at 6 o'clock for the gala this evening.
Okay. And what time is it now? Like 10, 9?
Yeah, let's say it's 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So how big is this thing we need to take?
Great questions. I can, I'll save you showing you a picture. Let's see. The object called the Merkmeyer stone weighs 10 pounds. It is opaque, light green. And let's see. It only gives you the weight. It doesn't give you much beyond just the weight of it. 10 pounds. A 10-pound stone. It sits like they'll put it on like a little.
It's not going to be huge if it's,
I'm picturing a bowling ball.
Not small.
No, the picture in the book is like that.
Yeah, but that could
Like
be
on
huge
the
or
little-
small. That's
It could. It truly could be.
I'm picturing
10
a
pound.
bowling ball. 10-pound bowling ball.
There you go.
I have a question.
Yes, sir. Are you asking me before we get started, or are you talking amongst the group?
Well, yeah, this is before we get started. Dr. Jones offered us a bag
Money?
of holding. Was that after we completed it, or did he give it to us?
Nobody asked.
No, when we were sitting there, I just wasn't clear on whether or not he was offering it up. And
It
I was like, yeah.
It was definitely part of the payment for the act, but nobody asked if they wanted it before or needed it beforehand. So he did not give it to you in the moment.
Okay. We were trying to wrap up. I would have tried to take it, but that's fine. So.
Steve Izzle likes the name. He's liking the M&M.
We did get tokens for all of us to get in.
Correct. One entry ticket to the museum during normal hours, and then he said that at the hotel you're staying, the inn where you're staying, there would be clothing for each of you to fit you for the gala if you wanted to attend, along with specific invitations to get you into the gala.
Okay. But that was back at our hotel.
Correct.
Okay.
Do we need to get supplies or anything for? I mean,
I suppose
are we
it's
gonna walk
dependent
this?
on your plan, right?
Right.
We haven't made a plan yet, so we're not sure what we're doing. But
So do we?
Would you
should
like
we
me to
look-
bring up the map on the screen? Would that help?
so yeah,
Are we
so
ready
we're
for
going to
that yet?
share. Those of us that talked to him would have shared everything he told us.
I would have shared the fact that I saw a black ninja-like person a block away
Oh
watching.
yeah. So as we're sitting there, after you relate that, I would be like, "Do you see that? Do you still see that person?" And then kind of
Are
look
they in
around.
Are they in the room with us now?
With this, you know,
Well, you said we were in an outdoor thing.
No, I'm joking with. I'm just joking with Adam. Do you want to roll again?
perception would be a 22.
Yes. Okay. So, you can still make out the shape now that the sun is a little higher in the sky. You definitely can still see a bit of a shape sticking out in that alleyway. Let's say it's like a couple blocks down from you.
Should we go talk to him?
I mean, you
Who's going to
can.
nicely talk to us? I'm curious if it's somebody from our side watching us, or if it's a different side, or
That's what, like, that would be the curiosity would be, it's either Emma's thought process would be that she would share with the group is it's either someone from the Golden Vault watching us to see how we do on this, or Dr. Jones was not exactly subtle. So at all. So there may be other people that are at least alert to what is happening. So in some way, shape, or form, whether it's that they believe him or that they're watching for thieves. And now that we've talked to him, that we may already be marked by someone within the museum. So those would
wouldn't
be
think the
possibilities.
museum would use a shadowy figure like that, though.
Right. So I'm thinking it's a third party, or if because if Jones, I mean, did Jones look like he knew that person was there?
No.
Nobody
didn't
knows
see that
except for
person.
me, really.
Right. So
Lappin saw that person while we were talking to Dr. Jones. We did not see that person, and they were observing.
And I felt that being watched before that.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
before we even started talking to him, you felt we were being watched, right?
Yeah.
So here's the questions. How much time do we have between now and the gala starting?
8 hours.
Okay.
Now, since we have 8 hours and we still have to go to the place to look at it, all we have is this.
You got a map. Yep.
Right. So do you want to spend time with this person, or you guys just want to go scope the place out, then make up a plan of action, and
Well, my suggestion is that based on what we were told and the fact that my other persona was given to you yesterday, my guess is that is who has the tickets to the ball or to the gala. So I would probably take at least one of you with me to return to the hotel and gather that information and return with me this afternoon to take a tour of the museum prior to the gala. And the others, and I don't think, since we're being watched, I don't think any of us should be singles. Either the two people come with me, or three people stay and scout the museum this morning, and then me and the other person will scout this afternoon before the gala, and then we can meet in between to decide like what our plan of attack is after we've all been through the building. That would be my suggestion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think if we're going to scope out the museum ahead of time, I don't think we should go in as a group of 5, because that would draw too much attention to us. I think if anything, we should go in all separately.
Well, if we're being watched, I guess that's up to you guys whether or not you are trustworthy enough or trusting enough.
I don't
even
think
if
anything
you go
will happen
in
to us.
separately, but around the same time, so that you can keep an eye on each other.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anything's going to happen to us inside of the museum unless we break laws or something like that.
Do something.
During business hours.
Yes. I
Well, I
don't think
would
we have to
like
worry
at
about
least one person
I mean,
to
this is
accompany
DnD.
me to this afternoon who would also accompany me this evening as potentially like a bodyguard persona. So which would probably lead toward
Not me.
Kaylin or Slappin.
I am so generic in looks and stuff that I can blend in, I think, pretty well.
Okay. Then
And I'm gonna stand out way
so then
more than
Kaylin could
anybody else.
just be with me the whole time then.
Okay.
And you three could go and scout the museum on your own while we go and Marcella comes to visit.
Yep, I like that idea.
All right. So the
All right.
bottom row goes to the museum. Top row goes do what you got to do.
We're going to go back to the hotel, get the tickets that were left for us, and then I will change to my other persona, and then she will make an appearance this afternoon to get a tour of the rest of the museum before the gala.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So which group we want to do first? I guess Emma's group, not necessarily. I mean, you guys can start walking back, and the others can go in for now.
Okay.
Does that work?
That makes sense.
All right. So I'll bring up the map here, and I can zoom in a little bit here at the. Let's see if I can. To the first floor grand entrance. Let's see. So let's go to what it tells me here. So it says the facade of the Varkenbluff Museum of Natural History boasts enormous columns and elegant archways hewn with marble. Cosmopolitan visitors bustle about the entrance in sleek, semi-formal wear. The museum is open to the public. There's a sign saying that the gemstone wing on the second floor is closed for a gala later that evening. And we go in. Are you guys just gonna go right in? There's a little there's a security guard taking tokens at the front entrance.
I would have given everyone their tokens that we got from
Yes.
Metro. Yes.
Okay. I want to go around the building.
I'll go right in.
Okay. So Tony, you're gonna just do a quick loop around the building first.
Yeah, I want to walk around the building.
All right, Adam. Sorry, slapping.
I'm going to stay here for just a minute and just
At
sort
the
of
front entrance or inside the front.
just outside around the front
Okay.
for a little bit,
Okay.
not to be at the same time as everyone else.
So
All right.
they all entered separately.
Okay. For the grand entrance room, it says there are statues depicting depicting robed human women, and they flank the sides of the public mingling space in the center, which boasts a marble column directly in the middle of the room. The museum's information desk is situated just inside the front doors. To the north is a grand staircase draped in rich carpet. There are museum gift shops on either side of the staircase, where they're cute little bandanas and books and tunics and things emblazoned with the museum's logo. There are little plush benches for seating areas scattered around the outside edges. And I guess that's pretty much it for Alec and Tony. You're cruising around the outside of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Great. Do I tell you which way I'm going? I'll go.
It's a 3-story building. You can
Yep.
see the first and second floors have the basic same size. The third floor, you could kind of see from afar, has a pointed ceiling. It looks like an attic space at the top, which is kind of on her map. If you look, there's a little tinier attic windowed space at the top there. But the rest of the building is sort of a rectangular shape. When you go around to the back side of the building, you notice that there is a ramp, and it seems to lead down to a pair of double doors. So it's potential that Dr. Jones's map is accurate, that there is a basement third floor or I guess you could say 4th floor underneath at the very bottom. The access point being these 2 double doors that don't seem to have any way to open from the outside that you can see easily.
So open from the inside?
Potentially. That there's a ramp leading down to them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, nobody there, nobody around. Just
No, nobody on the outside.
can I go to the door?
Certainly.
All right, so can I do a, what would I do? Like percent? If I wanted to look at them,
Yeah, so you have either a perception check, which is looking, or an investigation, which is your hands. What are you gonna do?
I'll do a perceptive. I can't even say the freaking word.
Perception.
There you go.
Okay, and what do you got?
16.
With a 16, you can see that there is a lock mechanism, and it's just very tiny and very sleek. So it would be a more challenging lock than normal, perhaps, to pick. So it's a subtler one to kind of find, but it is there.
Can I hear anything behind the door?
Nope, doesn't sound like you can hear. It's a pretty heavy door.
Okay. If I pick it, it might be an alarm or something, right? Because there's alarm, security, so there might be a.
Do you have any tool? Do you have any thieves' tools for picking?
Yeah, I got
Locks?
tools to pick. Yeah, I got
Okay,
lots.
as long as you have
thieves tools.
Thieves' tools would be, or lock picking tools would be needed, or something like that. Unless
Right,
you're
but my
gonna
thing is,
MacGyver
if-
this somehow.
We're just supposed to be looking at it. I don't want to set up any alarms on a thing right now.
Sure.
Can I push on the door?
As Alec is fond of saying, you can do anything.
I feel like a push on the door.
You'd like to push
can
on the
try
door,
to do it.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, yeah, that's a big old 2. Yeah,
The door almost pushes back harder than you push it.
there you go. All right, so there is a loading dock. Yeah, so a loading dock back entrance. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
All
can I continue walking around the building?
Yeah, the rest is you can see maybe some windows high up, but nothing on the ground floor that would be like an access to get in or anything like that.
Okay, so I guess I make my way back to the front.
Sure. Adam, have you gone in by now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I let
So-
him know what I found.
So you're going to go in now too, Tony?
Yeah.
Because you get back around and he's gone. Everybody's inside now in the main.
Oh,
As
okay,
far as I know, in the
think
main
they were
entrance.
there. Okay.
Alec, would you have waited there, or do you want to be circulating at this point?
No, I would have started looking around.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're
So
gonna
where do you want
look
to?
around
You got stairs straight ahead, and to the right there are 3 doors that she says are offices of some kind. She's got a question mark there. On the left is some of the different wings of the first floor in the museum, and then to the sides of the staircase I said are the museum shops, and then the stairs lead up to the second floor.
Perv Mervin is a very straightforward kind of guy, so he would probably go straight upstairs and start looking at ways to get into the stone room.
Absolutely. So let's see here. Come up the stairs. That puts him in. Well, let me read what that one says. This is the prehistoric predators exhibit. Intact skeletons of several large prehistoric monsters are on display here, including the museum's most famous display, a beautifully preserved body of an Allosaurus, its leathery skin appearing supple to the touch. An informational placard next to the dinosaur explains that it died in the Merkmeyer millennia ago and was naturally preserved. Display cases along the room's walls hold fossils of other ancient local predators. So that's I'm sorry, and I didn't pan the map up for you. That's that giant Allosaurus in the center there and some of the pieces around the outside. To your, let's see, on the right-hand side of the map, you can see that there's a closed door that would lead to where the Merkmeyer stone would be on display that evening. To your up above you, a little higher, are the bathrooms. There are 5 bathrooms on that hallway, and then to the left side, there's openings towards the cafe.
Question.
Are the bathrooms, are they like single stall?
Correct.
I'd like to go start investigating them, see if any of them are not occupied at the moment.
Sure. Let's see here. What does it say about the bathrooms? This area holds 5 bathroom stalls. A simple latch allows the door to each privy to be locked from the inside. And that's all it tells me. Are you going to just start knocking on them, or what do you want to do?
No, I mean, is it like an airplane bathroom where it has something that signifies if they're locked or unlocked from the outside, or do I just have to kind of tug on them?
Yeah. It would turn red if it was locked, or green otherwise.
All right. I want to go to the one closest to the attic stairs that is unoccupied and go in and lock the door.
All right.
Oh,
Let me see which one you get.
Those lines right there, are they attic stairs?
There was somebody in the furthest one, so you're in the second to furthest one.
Okay.
That makes sense. Adam, where did you go, buddy?
I would just start walking around like I was looking at the exhibits on the ground floor, but not really looking at the exhibits, but looking at like guards,
checking just
number of guards, seeing if I can see alarms,
Yep.
all that kind of stuff. Good.
Besides the guard at the front taking the tokens, there is a guard roaming the main floor, sort of looping around in a circle, and then there's another one that you can see through those gaps towards the ancient plants wing that you can kind of see roving through there. So there's 3 on this bottom floor that you've spotted. Okay. Some of them just based on, why don't you roll a perception check on these guys, see what you see.
23.
Ooh, you can see that you have quite a disparity in these guards. Some of them look like this is their job when they're not in school and they are kind of bored. But occasionally you'll see one of them is like a little older and maybe came to this job from something else you can't tell, maybe a military career or a police career of some kind. Tony, are you any?
I noticed that like the hidden closets and the alarms where do I see any of that as I'm walking around, looking around downstairs?
Sure. Pick a room or a section of the room that you want to be examining, if you'd like, just casually perceiving.
That main room there.
Yeah.
The grand entrance area.
Yeah.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice. Let's see. You notice a trap in this room. It's a 5-foot by 10-foot section of the floor. Let's see. Whereabouts would it be on your map there? Basically directly in the front entrance, right in front of the gate there, in front of the front gate. There's clearly a trap in the floor with a pressure plate. You can't quite tell what it does, but you definitely are aware that there's a trap built into the floor,
sort of
right
between
there at the
door
front.
and what looks to be like benches or something.
Yes, exactly. Right in between that space.
I'll make sure and remember that. Tell everybody later.
You don't pick up on any alarms, but it's possible that some things are only active when the museum is closed versus when the museum is open. They, aren't necessarily putting alarms in the common walking areas. All right, Tony, you come in and you see Adam is kind of roving through this main front entrance place, and you don't see Alec anywhere.
You mean Perv?
Perv has vanished. Perv is in the latrine being pervy.
On the map, it says stairs to basement. Where? Okay. Oh, it says where. Okay, I gotta look for it. Okay. Office.
So there's
I
3
wanna go
doors
to-
that are closed on that right-hand side. There are some shops just kind of opening at the far end by the staircase. There's a guard roving little loops, a few patrons moving around, and slapping.
All right. I want to. Can I go to the first? I want to stand by the first door of that office. Do I see anything on what that office is?
No, the door's closed to each of those offices at the moment.
No placards, no nothing, no signs or anything.
Let's see. Actually, the first door does have a sign saying Curator Alden Arkin's office, like his name on it. So that's the office closest to the front door.
Okay. Can I go to the second one?
There's no placard on that door.
Can I go to the third one?
This one is the same, but when you get there, one of the ladies, an elf who's working the shops, comes bustling out holding a couple of T-shirts, and she closes the door behind herself and hustles over to the shop to add them to the display.
So I ask her if she needs any help.
Oh, no, we're just fine. Can I help you find something today?
Well, pardon me. I just saw you coming out of that room. I thought maybe you needed help.
Oh, no, not at all.
Is that your supply room or something like that? I mean, the way you came out of that room.
Oh, yes, we got some things stored in there whenever we need to restock.
Oh, that's cool. What do you have at your shop?
Oh, come take a look.
Then
And she starts showing you shirts and funny hats and little drawings of different displays that you can buy, lots of different books and things like this.
So I started just looking and just chit-chatting with her because I want to know what's going on in those. If this is supply,
Oh, you want to chit chat with her a little more?
yeah.
Sure. Adam, how about you? What are you up to? Well, he's hobnobbing.
Probably just start going over that other wings of the ancient plants and ancient cultures and just
Sure.
seeing what I see over there too, if I see any.
Yeah. In the ancient plants exhibit, artificial plants are everywhere, made of wood, silk, and other materials, and they sprout from artificially arranged planters. Tall ferns, bushes with strange berries, and slender trees are represented alongside placards about ancient plant life. And then the next one over is the ancient cultures exhibit, and it says glass display cases boast objects related to life in ancient Varkenbluff. Clay pots and stone tools and scraps of leather clothes are interspersed with informational placards about their historical use.
I'm gonna, do the same, looking for alarms and hidden traps and doors and all that type
All right,
of stuff.
pick a section there that you want to. It's basically it's kind of like 6 sections with a far hall on either end, if that makes sense. You can sort of see there's like little 6 little rooms. 3 in the plants and 3 in the cultures.
Towards the front of that. I'd probably start at the front of where the arrow point is right around in there.
Right in there.
And just start working my way up, doing the same thing through all of them.
Alrighty.
Inconspicuously as possible.
Sure. The guard that's strolling through there. Let's see which guard you've got. Let's see. Is one of the older guards. He looks like he's he's been doing something in law enforcement for a while. He has a way of walking that seems like he knows kind of his route, and he's watching people as he strolls in a circle through these rooms. In the ancient plants section, Let's see here. You're noticing as you go along. Let's see. Wait, did you roll? Sorry. Are you in your perception?
Yep.
What did you get?
Let me roll. Sorry. I don't remember if that was from previous or not. Let me see. Yeah, 7.
I mean, you're certainly noticing that there's a repeating pattern to the size of these 3 rooms as you're going north. That they all seem about the same size, 1, 2, 3. And when you loop around and start coming through the ancient creatures, because you're going against the arrow, right?
Yep.
As you work your way up and around and come back down the other side, you notice that it's the same over here. Like there's a repeating pattern to these 6 rooms as far as size and layout. And they have a narrow point and then a wide section when you're in the room. Alec, how's the bathroom going? Oh, sorry, Mervin, what's the bathroom like?
I would like to investigate the wall on the south that shares the side with the gemstone wing, as well as the ceiling.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Yeah.
18.
It's a solid wall. It doesn't seem like it has any secret passageways or anything like that.
Is it solid stone, solid wood, solid
stone?
Well, that's probably not going to work then. Okay, I'll exit the bathroom and I'd like to go take a closer look at the Allosaurus.
Alrighty. Okay, the Allosaurus looks like a preserved specimen. It is a preserved specimen. I think it said, what is it? A leathery skin appearing supple to the touch.
So it's not like what we would know as going to a museum, like the Natural History Museum, where it's fossils. This is preserved flesh.
That's what the placard says. Yes, that it came from the Merkmire from a millennia ago and was naturally preserved as a result.
All right. Can I see how it is suspended or kept erect?
Go ahead.
It's a 10.
Let's see. I'll say that you, being the engineer that you are, you notice a display at the base of the creature with a small hatch. It's hard to know kind of what it is, but there is this odd-looking hatch at the base of the creature, at the base of the Allosaurus.
Is there like a lock mechanism on, or is it just looks like something that can be opened?
It looks like something that can be opened. It doesn't look like it has any kind of a locking mechanism to it.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind, and I want to loop around all the way down to the archaeology display.
Let's see.
Where's the cafe?
Over this way? Through here?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. I'll read the cafe real quick. Let's see. It's called the Unearthed Cafe. This space holds a mix of cafe-style tables and lounge furniture. A counter in the northwest corner sits underneath a sign that reads Unearthed Cafe. There's one guard patrolling this area. I can check to see which one it is if you'd like to do a perception.
Not interested.
Okay. All right, Tony, your conversation has been going on for a while, and you notice a ruckus. I'm not sure if you guys actually roll a perception check for me, Tony, because you're the only one in that area.
No, that's a natural 20.
Oh, you caught wind of this this gentleman the second the door slammed to his office. This is presumably Alda Arkin, and he comes storming over to the shop and he starts bickering with one of the other workers in the shop. He seems incredibly nervous and sweaty, like he's got a ton of things on his mind, a ton of things stressing him out, and he's rearranging everything. He just seems like he's micromanaging the daylights out of this shop, and just everything is getting under his skin in one way or another.
All right, so
and everybody gets a little nervous being around him. Even the lady that was somewhat comfortable chatting with you has gotten like a nervous energy now.
So I asked her. I mean, first, what's her name? I asked her name.
Her name is Kara.
So I asked her, "Who's that, and why is he so upset?"
Oh, that's our curator, Dr. Arkin. He's very nervous for tonight, I think.
Well, oh, what's tonight?
Oh, it's the grand opening. We're having a big gala tonight. We're unveiling the Merkmeyer stone upstairs in one of our important galleries.
Oh, so I assume it's a really big deal.
Oh, everybody is very excited for this event. Hopefully it'll raise a lot of money to help the museum.
So a man like him, he must be really worried about security and stuff like that. So this place must be really going crazy.
It's a lot of pressure for sure. All right, Slappin', you're coming down through the ancient cultures section there. Are you doing another little check of that wing?
Yes.
All righty.
12.
12.
I wasted all my good rolls.
Yeah, again, you're sort of caught by the like design of the like wide spaces and the narrow entries and in between each room there's these sort of a narrowing of space. So it's only about 5 feet wide in the narrow, and then closer to 15 feet sort of in each one of the rooms all the way around the edging. So you're just noticing this repeating pattern of the size and shape and the layout. And I think I read all the descriptions for all those rooms already.
Yeah.
All right. Perv, how's the cafe doing for you?
Oh, I'm already. I walk right through it to
the creatures of the past.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get in there.
I'm on a mission to get down to the archaeology.
It says fossils of small prehistoric creatures are arranged here, some as fully reconstructed skeletons. The exhibit includes microraptors, ornithopods, sure, dwarf elephants, and an ancestor of the cockatrice. Informational placards tell the stories of these creatures and their bones and their bones discoveries. Just sort of keep going through the rooms.
Yep.
Next is the Underground Wonders exhibit. Glittering ore and gemstones are arranged in velvet-backed display cases. Informational placards explain local geologic history. And there is a guard in this room, and he seems to be moving back and forth between these, 6 rooms.
Okay.
And then lastly, we've got the archaeology display. Picks, trowels, brushes, and other archaeological tools are on display here. Informational placards label them as tools famous local experts used to dig up the wonders found in the museum. Murals along the south wall depict famous digs. That is it. And then there's a door at the far end where it's roped off for the evening.
Until the evening. Like a guard posted there?
No, just one guard is sort of patrolling all 6 of these rooms.
Okay. And he said he's like walking back and forth?
Correct. And there's patrons around too. I mean, there's definitely people checking it out.
I would like to try to get through the door without anyone noticing.
Okay. So let's see here. There's room 10. Let's see. All righty. So you're waiting and trying to time it with the guard and the guests. The room simply has it's got a door with a banner across it saying closed exhibit, right? Did you want to test the lock?
I mean, I would definitely test the lock. I mean, similarly when no one was looking, but
Sure.
before I tried to like barge through the door and make a big ruckus by banging into
right.
it. But,
Sure. It is definitely locked. Yes.
okay. I definitely have thieves' tools.
Okay. All right. You want to roll it and see how you do as far as picking the lock. And so I guess there's two. We'll just have you pick it with disadvantage. How's that? Instead of having you roll stealth as well, right?
I mean, you're the DM, however you want to do it.
I'm going to have you roll. Yeah, I'm going to just have you roll with disadvantage because there's a lot of people and you're trying to time it where nobody notices.
I rolled a dirty 20 and a 15.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, it definitely unlocked. You could tell that it unlocked and nobody noticed you doing that.
All right. Does that count as me being able to sneak through the door as well?
No, that just got you. That got it open or at least unlocked. So you know now that it is open when you want to do it. So if you just want to do a stealth check, then you can get in. Make sure nobody sees you. Or do you want to wait?
No, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
19.
Nice. Yeah, you got in. Nobody saw. Smooth as silk. And I will read you the
Page being tiny.
You're right. All right. There are chairs. Sorry, wait a minute. Make sure I'm describing the right room. Yeah. There are chairs surrounding several tables clustered with crystal and silver tableware. Against the east wall, there is a marble pedestal, but it is currently empty.
So the stone is not here.
Not as of the moment.
Okay. I had to look around the room and see if there's anywhere that I could fit to hide.
Sure. So let's do a perception. Sure, why not?
15.
15. Let's see. Let's see some things that you notice. On the west wall, you notice there is a 3-foot high, 3-foot wide, 5-foot deep air vent. And it seems to be leading towards the back towards the room with the Allosaurus. So just down from the door that's locked on the other side of that room, right? So right in here, sorry. Right about there. Does that make sense?
Is that something my small frame could get to?
Let's
see. Up in the ceiling, or is it?
It's 3 foot high off the ground. So how tall are you?
I'm about 3 feet.
So you might be able to do it. Might require some kind of an athletics check or something.
Okay.
See.
I would like to try to get up into the vent.
Sure. Go ahead and let's do an athletics check.
Okay. Remind me, throw my dice around. 11.
11. You just barely are able to do it. Yeah, you climbed up and you're in the vent.
All right, I close it behind myself and chill.
He's gone.
We have no way of knowing you're in
None
there.
of us have any clue that's where he's at.
What a team.
Yeah.
We have no clue what's going on.
So it's 3.
Listen,
yeah,
I'm new to a group dynamic.
It's a 5 foot deep. So it's the length of the wall basically, or sorry, the width of the wall. So it stretches all from one side to the other, and you can see the Allosaurus out one side and the Gala room on the other. So you can, and I'll allow that you can turn yourself around in there if you need.
Perfect.
All right. Let's get back.
You can move on to everyone else until tonight.
Yeah. I figured. All right, Tony. The curator has stormed off back upstairs and out of sight, but you can sort of hear his clomping feet.
I want to make my way towards the center office.
So we had a room that was
Storage
supposed
up
to be
here,
storage, and then we
down
had
here
room.
was the curator, and
Okay.
then no info
So
here.
you want to go stand by the door to the third room.
Right.
Okay, you are standing by that door.
Do I know where the guard is?
There's 2 guards in that room. There's one by the front entrance taking tokens, and another one sort of circulating through the room.
So one guard is busy with taking tokens,
Certainly,
and the other one is just walking around in circles.
correct.
I want to try to get into that room.
Okay, do you want to try the handle
Yes.
just to
What
kind
do
of
I
see if it's
spend?
locked or not? When you turn the handle, an alarm goes off. The room had an alarm spell on it, and there's sort of a squawking alarm sound. The guard at the front turns and looks at you, and the other guard starts walking in your direction.
And I just
let me see which guard you get.
All right.
You get Violet Pendergilt. That's what it says on her name tag.
Okay.
She is a human being,
Mhm.
quite young, seems to be maybe even a student just based on her age. And she comes over and she says, "What are you doing over here?"
I apologize. I was just stepping away. I was spending talking to Kara, and she's very cute. She's very cute.
These are private spaces. These are not for guests.
I'm so sorry. I backed into the door. I apologize. I really am. I'm such
She
a clown.
closes the door, and you can see that she has she pulls out an item and resets the alarm and then puts it back in her pocket. You can do a perception check to see if you could see what it was.
Yes. And do I get to see what's in the room?
That's a good question. Let's roll 2 perception checks, one for the item and one for the room, and see what you got to see.
The first one was a 15.
Okay, so you saw that she had some kind of a little card, some kind of a piece of hard paper that she put into her pocket,
And she needed that to set the alarm.
that seemed to be what she was doing.
Turn
Yes.
the alarm off is what it seemed like.
Yes, and then do another perception of the room to see if you saw anything.
All right. And that's a 17.
All right. You saw a bunch of filing cabinets, some open, some files and papers scattered about, and one desk in the center. So some sort of filing space.
Sweet.
She escorts you away from that side and asks you to be more careful next time.
Can I try to steal her badge?
I
Or
mean,
whatever that thing is.
you can do anything. Do you want to pick? You're going to try to pick her pocket after she already has suspicion of you?
Would that be a disadvantage?
I mean, as very significant disadvantage. I agree.
I'm eating my popcorn now.
Are you going to try it, Tony?
No, not if I have disadvantage.
You're definitely going to have disadvantage. Yes, she is watching you. Even this woman who clearly seems like she's young and doing this just part time. She definitely is watching you.
Oh, I'm glad. No, actually, disadvantage would. No, what? Just for shits.
You don't. Yeah.
What would I be? What would I be?
I'm not even going to tell
You
you.
don't get to know that, Tony. You don't get to know what you have to do.
That's called metagaming. No, thank you.
You don't get to know that.
All right, Adam, are you where are you after you did your little loop?
I haven't hit up the shops yet, so I'd probably hit up the 2 shop sides. And
Yeah.
See what I can
As you're
see.
coming back through the grand entrance, you hear the alarm go off, and you see Tony talking to the guard.
Okay, I would just sort of avoid that and go upstairs then. If I saw all that happening, I would want to get away from it.
And Tony, you can do a perception check to see if you noticed Adam going up the stairs.
I'm just gonna click on here and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, a 4.
Yeah, you have no clue. You were too
Good.
wrapped up in the cute girl in the gift shop and the lady talking to you and the alarm sound, and you didn't even notice a thing.
Yeah.
So Adam, sorry, where you come up to the Allosaurus exhibit upstairs, and yeah, there you are.
Start my perception investigation or perception from there. And
Is there a certain wall that you're talking about? A certain space that you're looking around?
not
room
in
in
particular. I mean, I would
in
what
the bigger
envision
space?
myself doing is just walking around, not staring at anything directly besides the trying to scope the place out the best I can
Sure.
without looking like I am not looking at exhibits.
Though the benefit of the task that you're doing is that this is a place where there's a lot of people walking around looking at
Yes,
stuff. So
and
it's
looking
not
at
it's
stuff,
it's
yeah.
easy to be it's easy to be subtle
Yes,
doing that kind
Yes,
of thing.
so
Unless you're
but I'm
Tony.
not like going to go over and stare at a wall or try to push on a
Right.
door or something like that right now. I'm just
All right. Do
You
you
know.
want to? So okay, let's roll a perception check then.
19.
19. Okay. There's two things that you kind of notice. The Allosaurus does seem a little bit odd to you. You do notice the same hatch at the base of it, but there are elements of it that seem made by hand, not necessarily authentic, right? And you also notice this vent about 3 feet off the ground, up against this wall, right in this section right here.
Okay.
Let's
I'll
see.
just take note of that.
Sure. Tony, what about you, buddy?
I go up the stairs.
All right. You come up the stairs and you're in the Allosaurus room, and you see, Slappin is making a little circuit, just kind of casually wandering around, enjoying the space.
So I go up to him and says, have you seen anything? Do you know anything?
I see this beautiful Allosaurus. Right, that's one of the reasons why I came to this exhibit was to see the
We're not supposed to know
exhibit.
each other, right? Is that how it goes?
I'm just going to remind Lucian, metagame wise, that they talked about that they were going separately and not going to see each other while they were inside, but never mind.
We're just two people looking at a dinosaur. That's all
Yeah.
we're doing.
We just like dinosaurs, man. We're just into dinos.
So, so just so that I'm just who don't know the guy, I'm going to look at the dinosaur too. How about that?
All right.
So I look at the dinosaur.
Okay. Go ahead. If you want to do a perception on it, you can.
Well, let me just click this thing over here. It could be worse, could be bad. I don't know. 11.
It looks authentic to you. You're sold on it. It looks legit.
That's all I see?
That's it.
Okay. Freaking hatch. Got a question mark.
All right. About this time, it's been a while. I'm gonna hide the display. About this time, Emma and Kaylin have made it back to the inn, and you guys go in. It seems a little quieter, and it's coming up on maybe lunchtime. And there's a few people eating and milling about, and a lot, I would say maybe 3 or 4 of the owner's sons running about doing this and that.
Is there anybody at the desk?
Yes. Yeah. No. Dolly's there.
Okay. So I would approach Dolly and, excuse me, I was under the impression that there may have been a package or some stuff left for us.
You're darn right, sweetheart. We got a whole bunch of them here. A whole bunch of packages came, each one with your names on it, and then this envelope there's an envelope addressed to each one of you as well.
Yeah, can we go on and take those? Our friends will be back soon. So
of course. Do you want all of them or just your two?
I'm taking them all.
Okay. She hands most of them to Kaylin because he's so big. She's like, here, sweetie, you look like you can handle these.
So, okay. So yeah, we would then take that to the room, and so there's a package and an envelope for
Correct.
each of us.
Correct.
All right. Well, I would start with my package and envelope.
Yes.
Once we get to the room.
Same.
Sure. Your package includes a very lovely formal gown, something that would be fitting for Marsala on stage. You know, something that would be in keeping with her style and her color scheme that seems very fitting for her and sized perfectly.
Okay.
The envelope on the inside, has your name on the outside. Emma's name on the outside. On the inside, it's just a plain invitation. There's no specific name listed on any one of them, so they're interchangeable between the 6 of them or 5 of them. Sorry.
Okay. I would set that aside for the moment, and then I'll be out shortly, and would go into my room to change, not into the gown, but into other clothes that I have. So
Sure.
So before Emma goes in, I'm gonna ask, because are we going now, ready to roll, and we're gonna bring stuff to them, or what? Do you want to go try to scope it out and then come back and swap again?
Well, on the way, I'm going to become Marsala, for lack of a better term. We're going to slip out the back, and then Marsala is going to find a hotel somewhere else where she will be staying and make an appearance. And then we will proceed. And then Marsala is going to show up early, not early, as soon as we can get there, and see if she can manage to get a tour from one of the employees and to walk around, and then would return in the evening, change into the gown before the gala. It's the plan.
So do I need to then put on a disguise as well?
Well, let's see what they gave you.
So I open up my package of stuff, and it's probably a very well tailored, odd, maybe suit or something along those
something
lines.
in a formal wear tuxedo style, fit to your size.
And I'm going to show Emma, and I'm going to say, this isn't going to work.
No, it is not.
Not going to work. So I'm going to go into my room. I'm going to go through my stuff, and I'm going to pull out the Hill Tribe, right? Because of part Goliath, the Hill Tribe formal wear that I brought with me, and it's going to be like a long, like a pants jumpsuit, and it's going to have. And as I'm coming back out, I'm going to go in. I'm going to change while Emma is changing to Marsala.
What Emma would say is you don't necessarily need to change for our first visit, because we're going to portray this as you're my security.
Right, and I'm doing
and then
that.
We need to find you something nicer for the evening. Yes.
Yep. So I'm still thinking along those same thoughts.
Okay.
And I'm going in. It's like, okay, I'll see you in a minute. You go change. I'll go change. And then when thanks, Al. I'm gonna come back out, and I'm gonna be in a tunic, but it's almost like a pantsuit, but it's a jumpsuit, right? And it's all the way up. I've got my hair down. I have my mask off, and Emma is the first one to confirm that Kaylin is a chick, and she's 6'8", 6'7", 6'8", like She-Hulk size, but not as big, right? Just kind of giving you guys the visual. And I have jewelry beaded through the hair. And I don't look like a bodyguard that you would think, but I definitely have the presence of like, I'm not messing around, and I'm ready to go. I have the rapier that I had at my hip is actually down my back, kind of like the Wonder Woman sword down the middle of the back. So I have my rapier, and because my hair is all over the place, you're not going to be able to see nothing.
It conceals it enough.
Yep.
Okay.
So Emma returns, and she had been in like leathers and everything else. She comes out and not a gown, but like a blouse and a skirt, and she's basically, but her face, like, Emma's not like unattractive or whatever, but she's very like, there's no like makeup, there's nothing to be like stand out. She's very drab, and you almost don't realize it's the same person when you first look at her until you like look closer. Like, she's done something, her skin kind of glows with a light that it didn't have before. It's a slightly different shade, it almost looks like. Her hair glows in a way that's like, it's just like, it's got a different aura about her, and the way she stands, the way she moves is very different. Seems like a different person. And then she has a cloak that she puts on for just getting out of the hotel, like nondescript.
So, and I'm going to be very, very, not observant of these things, but I'm also going to be like taking everything in and not very loud, like just trying to like nod and it's like, okay,
yeah,
I see what we got going.
Because she suspected from the first one that you were like a woman. She's like a female. She's like, she looks at you and just kind of nods and doesn't like, she's not like surprised. So
it's like, all right, good disguise. Let's go.
So yeah, so we're then going to find like what appears to be a nice place somewhere between here and there, and Marsala is gonna like just make an appearance and get a room and like just be like kind of loud and observed is basically, you know, other than just taking a room somewhere else.
And sure. Kaylin's gonna take up space and not let anybody get close.
Are you asking anybody, or are you just looking for it? Just using
I'm just like
what you observe.
In terms of when we walk there, walk back, and then on our way, I'm just looking for another place that would potentially be a place to stay. And I can roll for having found that.
Yeah, roll perception, I guess. That's probably the best way to do it.
So that would be a 13.
Yeah, that's good enough that you do notice a place that's maybe slightly higher end than the Beg Your Pardon Inn, and it's about 2/3 of the way towards the museum, so it's in line basically with that. Yeah, it's called the the Golden Sheep. It's Golden Sheep. That's what I'm going to call it. Sure, why not? They have some stairs with carpet, like red carpet, leading up to the front entrance, and there's a doorman who's probably the best dressed orc maybe you've ever seen, which is a low bar, but there it is, and he's standing there at the entrance.
She's just gonna kind of roll up, like, and she's very like I said, she moves very differently. She's much more gregarious. She's like, "Oh, wonderful, wonderful! I think this place will do." Excuse me, sir. Do you know if there's any available rooms?
And let's see. He does not know you, so he doesn't recognize.
Well, she's not worried about him knowing her. She's just like,
not just, like, it might impact her. It might impact
gregarious and like she's being gregarious and friendly.
He's like, yes, ma'am. We should have accommodation.
Oh, wonderful! This looks like just a wonderful place. Thank you.
He pulls the door open for you.
Yeah, she just breezes inside right up to the desk.
And I stare eye to eye and just keep walking.
I mean, did he look like, was he just a doorman, or did he actually look
just
like
a doorman? No, just a doorman. I'm still giving him the look.
So
the lobby is very quiet. There's a person playing a musical instrument in the corner, and some people lounging about, and then there's a front desk with a gnome who is clearly standing on something behind the desk, because they're at eye level to you at the desk there.
yeah, she's just breezing right up to the desk. She's just like, "Oh, hello, how are you today? Is it a man, male, female? What are we looking at for this gnome?"
It's a woman.
It's a woman.
And she does, maybe because you're in Marsala now, right?
It's full on Marsala at this moment. Yeah.
She does recognize you and is trying to keep it cool. You can kind of tell, like, there's something in her eyes. She's not saying anything, but just maybe like she's aware. And she's like, "How can I help you today?"
I was wondering, I'm in town for this like gala thing at the museum, something. I was just wondering if you would have a room. I'm looking for a room for the evening where I can relax this evening and hopefully not be disturbed.
Oh, yes, we have very private accommodations here.
So, like, she's saying things like, "I don't want to be disturbed," but she's being very, like, not quiet necessarily.
No.
not subtle.
No. And there's definitely people who are noticing, and some are staring because of the noise or the disruption. Other people are staring because they might be aware of what's going on in some way or another.
And then I'm staring. I'm just looking. I'm kind of just to back right. Was that 5 o'clock behind Marsala? Just kind of checking everything out.
What's your intimidation? Right, you can roll intimidation, right?
Oh, I can roll intimidation if you'd like me to.
I would love that, just to get a sense of how intimidating you might be for the people in this place.
I rolled a 17, but I got a -1, so 16.
I mean, that's going to be pretty good. So a lot of the patrons might see her and then see you and then kind of like change course. They're kind of going around a little bit, but it's only adding to the noticeability.
Yep. Yeah. I got the power. I got the power pose going, just kind of checking everything out.
Okay. So yeah, she's like, "Just can you get me one of just a quiet one of your finer rooms for me and my associate for the evening now?"
Would you like a suite?
Certainly. How much are your suites?
I'll give you the normal room rate. It's 3 gold a night.
Oh, thank you. And she slides 3 gold across the thing.
And she passes you a key and points to the stairs that lead up. And says, "You're on the 3rd floor."
Okay. So I quickly take Kaylin. "Thank you so much." And like I said, just don't want to draw too much attention. Even though
did you have any baggage that you need carried up for you? Anyone need to carry anything?
No, we got it. We have it handled. Thank you so much. And then I slide her like a silver is just a little extra, just for her. And then go up, basically go to the room and just basically to find it, go in, swing around, and basically back out and toward the museum. That's where we're headed.
Yeah, the third floor has 4 suites, and your key opens to the hallway, and then opens to your 1 suite on that floor, if that makes sense.
Suite on the 3rd floor. Okay.
Oh, I should be writing some of that down too. Okay. Yeah. And we'll get back to Tony and Slappin, as Slappin and Lucian are wandering about. Did you guys head anywhere after the Allosaurus?
I wonder what the hatch is.
You didn't see the hatch.
You didn't find the hatch or the vent.
I know. I'm pissed.
You were too distracted by an alarm going off earlier and this giant dinosaur in the middle of the room.
I'm afraid whichever direction I go, that Lucian is going to follow me. So I'm going to say,
no, I'm not going to follow you.
I don't know that. You've already came and talked to me.
Fair.
I'm going to stare intent. I'm just going to check out this room until he leaves.
Okay. Then Tony, what about you? You notice that Slappin's kind of really meticulously and slowly circling this room.
There's stairs. These stairs come down.
the
The
ones you just
stairs.
Stairs are what you just came
Those
up
are the
from
stairs you came up. These stairs right here are from the first floor up to us.
Oh, so it's this.
Weird.
It's
It's the same ones right here at the bottom. Whoa, down here.
so it's this.
that
This is- should
You
be
came
flipped.
up. I mean,
So this.
deal with it.
Okay.
I mean, it's still the north side.
We've seen the
Yeah,
cafe.
it's the north
Direction.
side. No, it's fine.
So you have the cafe on the left, or on the the west, and
Mhm.
you've got the locked, sectioned off doors for the Merkmeyer exhibit for tonight on the right hand side, and then a sign saying that where the bathrooms are, loop around the other side of the stairs.
Can I see any alarms? Can I try to see alarms here?
You can try to see if you perceive any for sure.
Okay.
You got the sense that that these are not mechanical, because the one that went off on the other room, it's not like there was a little bell hanging there, right? This was magical in some fashion. The one from downstairs was magical, so it's going to be hard to just see it, right? You can detect, certain people have detect magic, the spell, and they might be able to use that.
I don't have that. All right, so it's not going to do anything to me. I'll go towards the privies again. I want to see
Sure.
the stairs.
There are five doors along that wall, each one with a locking mechanism from the only works on the inside. And then at the far end, you can see a set of stairs.
Can I look up the stairs?
Certainly. Let's see. You can see that it's got a little red velvet rope, saying no admittance, but you don't see anybody.
Do I see any alarms? Again, probably I can't see them. But
You
I
can
see
search
them?
for like mechanical things, like traps, like the trap that Slappin found in the front entrance. But it's hard to search for magic without
All right,
detecting it.
let me try at least for search for mechanical
For
ones.
any traps or anything.
Yeah. So which one is that one? Is that perception?
Sure.
That's a 16.
16. You do not see any traps that you can perceive along the stairwell right there leading up. What is up, Ryan? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Chris.
We got caught once. I don't want to get caught again.
All right, Adam. So you saw him head to the privies. Are you going towards the cafe then?
Yes.
All right. You notice that there is a guard cruising that bit of the cafe, and maybe upwards towards there's a hallway that goes along the back behind the stairwell there. So he's kind of circulating that area. And then there's a barista working in the cafe.
I'll do a perception in that area to look for all the same hidden type stuff. It's a
Sure.
30-20.
The only thing you perceive is that there is a little bit of money here. There's a salesman. The barista is clearly collecting money and has a little catch box back there. But that's about it. There's no that you don't see any kind of locking, secret passages or anything like that.
Okay. I'd probably continue on to that Creatures of the Past and keep working my way down that way.
Sure. And you notice a similar layout, the idea that they have these narrow passages and then the bigger rooms all the way along here. And there are 6 along this hallway. And I had kind of read the description of a little bit of them, but you have like the thing on the creatures, the thing on the gems, and then lastly on the archaeological items as you go along. And there is one guard cruising back and forth through this section.
I would still check those out too along my way.
Yeah, there's 6 rooms. Let's say we'll do 3 perceptions, and we'll just kind of average them out. How's that?
30-20 on that one.
Oh, nice.
Nope, we lost the sound.
I got another dirty 20
Ooh,
and a 17.
I will say that
Plus 5.
walking.
Tools.
Yeah, that'll do it. You notice that there are 2 secret passages along here that you go as you're going along.
Where?
There's patience, buddy. Patience. The first one is right here in this pillar where the hall narrows right here,
Mhm.
and it leads towards the Allosaurus. So it's going to connect this hallway back towards the Allosaurus. Or at least that's the assumption. You don't know what it's like on the other side, but you do notice that there's a doorway right there, and you've been on the other side of the wall, so you can kind of assume. And there's another one right in this last column right here that would clearly connect to the room where the Murkmire stone is.
Okay.
So there's 2 secret passages right in there.
I would try to sneak through that one whenever no one was around. The farthest one down that would go to
The one that would lead to the Murkmire. Yeah. Yeah, the door when you open it. Sorry, let's do a stealth check first. Yeah, let's do that.
A 19.
Easy peasy. You go in, and you notice that this is a short hallway with cleaning supplies, like a janitorial closet with doors on either end. That takes you. The other side would open into the Murkmire exhibit, or at least you assume that's what it would open into if you were to open it. But there's some janitorial supplies in here.
I'll go ahead and try to open it.
Sure. It opens easy. It's not locked. No alarm or anything like that. And you're in the Murkmire exhibit now. But it's empty. It's just got tables and chairs. It's set up for the evening's event. And there's an empty marble column on the far side. Let's see, a pedestal. I mean, waiting for the display.
I'll give this a good look over too.
Sure. Alec, why don't you roll a perception, see if you hear Adam coming into the Murkmire room.
22.
So I meant Alec. Okay. So Alec, I'll give you that 16. You notice you notice that Slappin has just come into the Murkmire room down below you. And Adam, I forgot. Was I asking you to search when I didn't? Are you searching the room now? Okay.
Yeah. I got a 22.
Sure. You notice the vent, and let's see, and that's about it. Like you found the other secret passage into the room, and so that's it. That's it. The only other thing that you notice is the vent.
I would check out the vent.
I'm already
All right.
here.
Just do are you going to open it or just look into it?
First off, I would just look into it.
All right. You see Perv Mervin peeking out at you.
Say, oh man, don't blow up my spot.
Okay. Say okay real quietly. And so now I know where he's at, and I'll go back out the way I came as quietly as I possibly can.
All right, then we'll do another stealth check. Gordon says you got to report that. That's got to be
reporting security. Security.
That would be 27.
Oh man, I mean, even the even the dead exhibits and displays don't notice any difference. They're all just completely unawares. The guard, you notice, is halfway asleep against one pillar, and as you walk by, he doesn't even budge.
Okay. If I knew about the cards, I would grab one, but I don't, so I'm not.
Well, you didn't want to talk to you, so screw you.
All right, Tony, where were you? You're still staring up the stairs at the little velvet rope?
I'm not gonna go up there right now.
Okay. You let's have actually, would all three of you guys in the museum roll a perception check for me?
8.
Ooh.
Which makes
22.
sense since I'm in a vent.
Not 20.
All right, so it's possible that Perv is just, focusing on discomfort in the tight space. But Tony can hear noise in the Allosaurus room, and it kind of echoes around to where Slappin can hear it as well. It's the curator again, grousing about something, storming around, stomping this way and that, complaining that something's not where it's supposed to be. You hear the same grousing yet again. Somebody's got their hackles up. So it sounds like it's going away from you, Tony. Perhaps
Towards the cafe or something?
towards the cafe.
All right, so I'll follow the sound to the cafe.
Sure. And you see him, trying to straighten the barista's apron, and just nothing is how it should look. Everything has got to be judged and fixed, and he's just in a state.
Since he's distracted, can I bump into him and try to pick his pocket?
I mean, you certainly can. He's certainly aggravated, but I will also say, you notice that the guards are all kind of like wary of him and looking at him, and like there's a lot, there's one guard, I should say, in that area, and there, everybody is aware of him. He's kind of drawing everybody's attention right now.
What's the guard look like?
The guard on this floor, the one you got right now, you've got Darrison Blackwaters. He looks legit. He's pretty ripped. He's pretty big, about as big as a human probably could get. He has the walk and look of somebody who's been a soldier at some point in his life, and he's still fairly hale and hearty.
All right, then it's probably not a good idea to go bump into him right now.
Adam, are you heading back that way too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the guy grousing, doing his curator in a whiny voice kind of thing, and the guard that was asleep is now wide awake, and he's got his focus back.
So we already know the friggin' stone place. We already know the cafe. We already know, though I can't find out what the hell that hatch is. So, but anyways, we know about the dinosaur area. We got two. I want to know where the hell is this stairs to the basement.
I don't think it's going to be on the second floor.
No shit. So I can go back downstairs.
All right, so Tony's heading downstairs. Adam, how about you? Sorry, slapping.
I will have not saw the privies and stuff like that, so I'd head over that way.
Okay. Tony, you're back down on the first floor. You can hear the stomping of the curator, where it seems like he's heading back to look at the Merkmeyer Stone exhibit. So he's going back the way Adam just came.
All right, and there's the guard. That's the woman, right? The young woman.
Yes, she's down here.
Around in circles?
Yeah, she's still circulating in the center of the room, and there's another guard taking tickets, and another way over here in the ancient plants and cultures section.
What's he look like? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, he's an old guard.
He's the older guard. Yeah, he's one of the older guys. Got a gray beard, and but still, looks like he's seen a thing or two. He's not doing this as a retirement project.
And the guard that's at the door, what does he look like?
He is a young guy. He, let's see, a very young dwarf, a very short beard, and he looks just overall kind of bored with the task.
Sweet.
Adam, you see the bathrooms and the velvet rope at the stairwell.
I'll go in the closest, the farthest, technically, I guess, bathroom and see if it's open and see what I see in there.
It is unoccupied. And it smells
18.
awful. Somebody was definitely in there.
I didn't do any business in there.
What is it you were rolling to see in there?
Perception. To see if I see, like, false doors or...
Sure. No, it just seems like a bathroom.
Okay.
A toilet, a sink, a mirror. That's about it.
Okay. And there's just a velvet rope to the stairs that
With
go up.
it's got a little sign on it, but yeah.
Do I see anything like traps or anything like that on the stairs going up?
You can roll a perception check if you like.
12.
Nothing that you see. Nope. No false floor pieces that you can spot. Nothing like that.
I'll duck under the rope and slowly, quietly try to go up the stairs.
You can give me a stealth check then.
17.
Oh yeah. You go all the way up to, let's see if I can scroll up here for you, to this circular attic space here. And let me see if it's occupied. It is occupied. There is a museum staff member up here. A young elf woman. And let's see. Let me describe the room for you. Let's see. 17. It says there the winding staircase leads up to a cramped space filled with haphazardly with all kinds of stacked boxes. Sunlight pours into the space through a large skylight up above. A young elf is going through some of the boxes like she's looking for something. I will roll to see if she notices. She does not notice you as of yet.
Okay. I will head back down the stairs. Well, actually,
Okay.
Before I do, I'll roll a perception to see if I see what, well, I don't. It was a 9. I was just going to see if I could see like that object up there since I knew the Merc stone.
The stone. Sure. I will say it's just boxes. So unless it's in a box, you wouldn't see it. It's not out in the open for sure.
I'm headed back down.
Okay. And I'll see. You are lucky you get down there and there's no guard looking in the hallway there. That guard from the cafe clearly is still sweating bullets from the curator. All right. What I know Alec, Perv is holding tight. Are you heading back down slapping?
I want to see if I can figure out what's up with that Allosaur.
Sure.
Because I could tell that it
head back to the exhibit.
Yeah, because I could tell that not all of it was legit.
Yeah. It definitely has some man-made, or sorry, I should say handmade, because obviously it could be elf-made pieces that you can see in its design. And there's that little panel there at the base. The guard. Let's see how focused. The guard is very focused on the cafe at the moment.
24 for perception on it.
Nice. As far as just looking, what you see is exactly what I've already described for you. If you want to investigate the panel, you can certainly do that.
Yeah.
There are some guests in there still. How lucky do you feel, punk?
Yeah. My investigation is not near what my perception is. So I'll just go back downstairs.
Okay. Back downstairs. Tony, you are still circulating the main room there. Is that what it was?
Yeah, I want to look, or I want to look for this stairs to the basement. Where?
Okay.
Can I do a perceptive check?
On which? On where? On the main room.
On the map, it's in the upper corner, so I don't know. So I'll go talk to Kara again, and I'll just look at see if I can see anything about the basement.
Let's see.
There is no basement in the Alamo.
You can roll a perception check of the little shop area there if you want. Let's see.
Perception is it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice. Let's see. You notice that the shop includes a small back room that is locked, like right behind the counters. And you can see whenever they make a purchase that the money goes into that room, and that's where they're storing it.
So that little place,
but it has a little lock. Yeah, right behind the exactly right behind the spot where it says shop. You can kind of see where they would go on both, and there's one on each side. So whenever you see somebody make a purchase, somebody goes in there, and that's where they store it.
So someone actually takes the money and goes back there.
Correct.
Do I see Kara making any sales?
The museum is in full swing. People are definitely coming in and grabbing, little gifts and things to take home. So it's pretty busy. But you rolled what? You said a dirty, was it a 20?
Dirty 20.
Yeah. I mean, with that roll, I'll say you can definitely see when they open the door that it's a very tiny room, like basically a broom closet. So it's not like it's a big space with a staircase hidden in it or something. Unless there's a hidden door, it's a very tiny room.
Yeah. So if it's not there, it's got to be off of one of the offices. If this is all solid, I mean, she doesn't show it. Doctor, he, whatever, doesn't show the room.
It could be over there in those ancient plants or cultures.
Oh, that's true. Didn't think of that. I'm thinking it's separate. All right. I'll make my way. I guess I will make my way to that display of.
Sure.
Because you don't know what I've searched.
Yep. I don't know that you even were aware that Slappin went in that section.
Oh, I don't know anything. Yeah. So let me go up.
Truer words.
All right. Let's say we'll do a perception for the plant section and a perception for the culture section, and we'll see what you notice.
Well, it's 8 for the first one.
All right. Some lovely plants.
Yeah, and it's a 6 for the other one.
And some culture.
Both of you.
Plants and culture both
Lots of
in
culture
one
in that second
section
part.
of the museum. It's amazing. The guard does glance at you like, I think I remember that guy setting the alarm off earlier.
How you doing?
Adam, you come down the stairs, let's say, as Tony's coming around the corner back to the main room.
Okay. I'm going to go back to those plants and cultures area, knowing what I found up in those other narrows that I found.
Sure. You want to go in some of these narrow sections?
Yeah. And just sort of look in there again to make sure I didn't miss something.
I'll give you a perception on each side. How's that?
21 on that one and 13 on the second one.
All right. You find right in here where you find a gap right in here where there's clearly a set of secret doors connecting the ancient culture side to the ancient plant side. There's a secret set of doors on both sides.
So it just looks like it's probably another broom closet that connects the two.
Could be.
Without knowing. I mean, that's what I.
Yeah, it definitely is similar. The layout, the design and layout is very similar.
I would try to just pop my head in there once I was sure that no one was around.
Sure. I mean, the guard's too busy staring at Tony at this point. You probably have some luck with that.
So I would I'm not going to go in there or
just
anything.
Do a stealth. Yeah. It's not locked.
Okay. That would be a 27.
Yeah. It's another storage closet. Yeah. With some cleaning supplies and a door on either side that is unlocked.
Okay. I'll just shut it back. I am probably done in here, I think. Inside.
All right. And then I'll get rid of the map for a second. How's Emma and Kaylin? Are you guys heading back to the museum at this point?
So yeah, basically, I took a room and then headed to the museum.
Headed back. Yeah. Okay. So I'll say that at around this time you're back out front, but none of your friends are outside at this point, or none of your team.
Okay. So I would like just again like with Kaylin in tow, just kind of breeze right up to the door, like and kind of work my way in. Is there anyone at that little like reception area?
I mean, the front taking your coins is the dwarf.
Yes, but was there any?
Dwarf,
you said there was like a little reception desk or whatever there at the front of the map.
It's let me bring the map back. I realize I should have that back up, shouldn't I? Yeah, there's a seating area directly behind here where the guards.
I thought this was like a receptionist like table, like down below between that and the door.
Well, there's a trap right here. Sorry, wait, right here.
No, I meant like what's the little bench thing then?
Yeah, this is like a seating area.
Oh, it's a seating area. So there's nobody. Yeah. There's nobody like monitoring the entrance other than the guard.
There's the guard here, and then there's a guard circulating.
So I don't see any other staff.
No, and then of course there's the shop workers up here.
Okay, so I'm turning right to the guard then. If
the guard, this guard knows you. In fact, stumbles, drops a token from some other guest, and picks it back up again real quickly.
Oh, excuse me. What is your name?
I gotta remember. I gotta remember his name. I'm Grendor.
Oh, hello, Grendor. I wonder if you could help me out. I have an invitation to tonight's event, but I would love to get to speak with the curator and maybe get a tour. It's my first time in the city and seeing your wonderful museum, and I really wanted to take it all in before tonight's thing because I know I'll be in conversation all evening and just won't have time. Could you possibly help me out?
Of course. And then he waves over to the female grad student kind of gal who caught Tony earlier, and she's looping around and calls her over, and she also has heard of you and is very excited. She's an elf, definitely on the younger side, and has a bit of a jittery excitement to seeing you. And doesn't even. Neither of them have noticed Kaylin at this point. They're focusing on completely other things.
So when she comes over and she's like, "Yes, I'm so sorry to be a bother. I was hoping I have a ticket for tonight, an invitation for tonight's gala, and I was hoping to meet. What is the Aster?
It's Alda Arkin.
I was hoping to meet Alda before the tonight's event and just speak with him and just because I'm so excited about things and I want to speak with somebody in the know that could tell me about this wonderful museum and everything before tonight's event. Could you possibly arrange for me to meet with him if he's around?
Of course. Would you like to wait in his office?
Certainly, that would be wonderful if that's okay.
Let's see. Yeah, she walks you right over towards his office, and you see her pull out this card and swipe it on the door, and then open it and take you into his office.
So yeah, I'm if she swipes the door, I just kind of glance at Kaylin, just a quick and she pulls the card out and puts it back.
Do I notice what pocket she puts the card in?
Roll a perception check.
Perception. I'm staring at her. With the 14 total.
Yes, you definitely notice it. It's in her left pocket in the front. Inside the room, a solid oak desk stands on a plush carpet in the center of this office. In the southwest corner, a strange human-sized doll is posed in an elaborate silk dress.
This is the second room?
First office.
Oh, sorry. I had changed the gender of the character, so it's not a silk dress. It's a suit. Sorry, a fancy suit is hanging in the corner. It's clearly his costume or his outfit for the dinner.
Okay, so it's like a mannequin with a...
Yeah, it's basically, a mannequin wearing his costume.
Mannequin with a suit. Okay.
Yeah. She says, Please wait right here. I'll get him right away. And she hustles off. She even forgets to close the door.
So the door's open.
Correct.
There's a desk, and there's a mannequin with a suit on it. Okay.
Correct.
Can I do a perception check of what else is in this space?
Yes, please do.
Okay, that is how much?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah,
daylight
there is a door on the side there that leads to the next office there.
So is it a closed door or is it
No,
open the way it's drawn?
Yeah, it's actually open. That's interesting. Let me double check this. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's just open.
Sweet.
That's
yeah,
weird.
I'm definitely
So
looking
you
at the
can
next space
you
over
can
here.
slide into the room with all the filing cabinets, and then a little further down you can see into a room with a bunch of boxes stacked up and chairs around a table in the middle of the room. But that's
Okay.
down at the far end.
Okay.
I'm going for it. I'm going for the open doors. You said the girl didn't even notice me. I'm going for those doors.
Okay. So the
Or
first
just-
room you get. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You're
stand
gonna
in the,
are
I'm
you
gonna,
walking into the rooms or
I'm gonna stand in the doorway.
to
Like
the first
I've
room?
kind of meandered around. I'm gonna stand in the doorway and I'm gonna look in that office with all
So-
the supplies you said.
Right here between these two rooms.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. You see filing cabinets standing on the walls in this room, and you into the next room. You see that circular table with chairs around it and a bunch of boxes.
Do I hear anything?
Nope, no noises at the moment.
And I just look back. I look back at Emma and I was like, "We'll just give her the head shake."
Okay.
So how much is there is there windows in the space? Is this enclosed? What am I looking at here?
It's just enclosed. I don't see any windows anywhere.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do a perception check of the office here then.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. That is a dirty 20.
Oh, nice. There's on his desk is a piece of paper that shows some of the after hours patrols for the security in the evenings. So you can see a piece of paper on his desk that just shows the routes that the guards take when the museum is closed at night.
Was it like drawn? Do I
Yes.
notice this too? Sorry.
So far, he's the only one that spotted it. Or sorry,
Okay,
she Emma is the only one that spotted it.
Can I I'm gonna point it to Kaylin to and then I'm gonna look to see if that guy's coming yet, and then try to maybe quickly mark it on my map because I made a copy of the map that we had earlier.
Sure.
Try to copy down what I see real quick.
So you're gonna are you looking for a writing implement?
Well, yeah, some way to mark on the map what I'm seeing on his what he's got marked there. Why, or one of us needs to why the other one is watching the door.
I mean, you made your own map. I'll assume that you've got something to scratch on paper with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go walk to the door and keep an eye at the door.
Okay.
Since she gave me the nod, it was like I see her doing that. I'm gonna go stand by the door.
And Tony and Adam, are you in the main lobby now at this point?
I think they were when.
Or
one of them
Alec,
was
you can go to bed. I
returning
feel like we're
when
not
we
going
came
to get back to your guy tonight. You
I'm
climbed
good.
into a vent.
He's sleeping in the vent too.
But
Yeah, I'm in the main entrance because
all right, why don't you guys roll perception at Tony and Adam just to see if you spotted Emma and Kaylin coming into the museum.
Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, you saw them, and you saw right where they went, and you see right where they are at.
I rolled a 7.
You have no clue what's going on. You're captivated by all the things going on. However,
All
Tony,
the
roll-
culture.
Everybody, all 4 of you, roll one more perception check for me.
I'm just gonna click it.
21.
24.
18.
11.
Everybody, even Tony, it's hard to miss the sounds of the curator coming down the stairs. He's almost tripping. He's hurrying so quick. The young elf is right behind him on his heels with a big smile, but he seems just like, I did not need this today. This is what he's got on his face.
I'm gonna hurry Emma along. Just wrap up whatever she's doing, and then I'm gonna.
So as soon as I hear him coming, like I scratch whatever I can, and then
okay,
like and try to memorize what I didn't get I didn't get any of it written down. But yeah,
okay. So yeah, you're definitely able to be ready because you can tell where he's at when he comes like strolling in. Are you still in the doorway, Kaylin?
I'm standing. If Emma is like sitting on the opposite side of the desk, like there where we're waiting,
by the desk,
or
like,
standing, I'm standing in the corner.
Actually, like when I hear him coming, I walk over so that I'm like admiring his suit, like so that I'm like looking at his suit for the evening.
And I'm just gonna stand in a position in the corner to where I can see everything. As either anybody coming through the door, I see where Emma's at, and I can see out of the side of my eye, I can see that other doorway still.
Okay. And it's hard to tell, Emma, but you get the sense when he comes in, he still doesn't necessarily know who you are.
Right.
He's just so flummoxed, and the elf is still standing right with him, sort of just like on the balls of her feet, just kind of like excited by what's going on right now. But she didn't really come in the office. He sees Kaylin, and he's kind of, taken aback by what's going on in his office. He says, can I help you?
Oh, wonderful. Is it Alda?
Yeah, it's sorry, Alda Arkin.
Oh, wonderful, Alda. I was so hoping that I would get a chance to meet you before tonight's big event.
Well, yes. Very nice to meet you as well. I'm so pleased that you're coming to join tonight.
And don't mind my associate here. Just, I feel safer with a little bit of, with someone around.
Oh, well, obviously, museum understands the importance of good security.
Is this your suit for this evening? This is just plain wonderful. You're going to look so dapper this evening.
He's definitely happier by that comment, but still absolutely just flop sweat and stress. Well, thank you. I'm very excited for tonight. We all are. It should be a wonderful evening. I'm very glad to hear that you'll be attending.
Well, and I hate to oppose, but this is my first time here in what is Fairweather?
Fairweather, yeah.
Fairweather, and I've heard so much about your museum, and I was hoping that maybe you could give me I know you're very busy today, and I hate to impose, but I would love to just get a quick little guided tour, either from you or maybe one of your staff that maybe has a little bit of time today, just to show me around and show me this wonderful museum that you put together, because I've heard so many wonderful things about it.
Let's do a persuasion check.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 20 and a 6, so that's a 26.
Well, 20 is a natural success, absolutely. And yeah, he's definitely taken in by his security guard's praise. Whatever she has been saying is definitely not lost on him. And he says, I could maybe have one of our guards take you around and show you some of our exhibits.
So at this point, like I come over to him and I touch his arm, and it's like, but I would really love to hear from the person that's behind the brains behind this wonderful place that could give me all the deep insight about everything that goes
on. This is working. He says, well, I mean, I suppose I could free up a little bit of time.
I won't. I promise not to take too much of your time.
Sure. I suppose we can make that possible. And then he brushes the elf away. Get back to your post. Get back to your post. And then grandly waves his hand out towards the main room there. Well, come this way.
So yeah. So I'm just as we leave the as we leave the office, like,
Is it?
go ahead. Do I notice like that the others are in the?
Well, you gotta
Lucien
roll your perception and see if you spot him.
Okay. I do not. I'm very enthralled with like keeping this guy. Like
now, Adam is aware of all of it. Now, Tony, now that you've seen the curator kind of hustle in and out, you can do another perception to see if you notice him with Emma and Kaylin.
And I want to ask something as we're leaving this office, but I'll wait for.
Go ahead. I rolled a 16.
So you definitely now are aware, Tony, that that's Kaylin and Emma, and that they're walking with the curator in this moment. Okay. Kaylin, sorry, what were you saying, Paul?
I was going to ask when the curator goes to brush off the security guard and they're kind of like distracted a little bit and she's kind of not noticing too much. Am I in a position where I can access her front left pocket?
The security guard?
Yeah, the young girl who's enamored. I don't know.
I think she's back towards the. I had her at the door to the office, and you guys all in it, so she would have been the first to leave. So I don't think you would have been close.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on her because she seems to like just follow Emma with her eyes.
Yes, definitely.
So I'm gonna keep an eye on her, and if there's an opportunity, as we're walking by, I'm gonna try to pickpocket the card.
So, like, as we're coming out, and like I'm allowing him to lead me out, and if Kaylin follows, I might like glance to try to see if to ignore the door just to see if it stays open. If he tries to close it, or if I can lead him out, Kaylin behind
the door to the office,
just to leave the door to the office open. Keep him distracted as we're moving away, so he doesn't think about shutting the door. Because we go out first.
Let's see. No, he's making sure he's the last one out. Okay. He's so he closes the door behind him and swipes the card.
Oh, okay. So he has a card as well.
And he puts it in his suit. He's got a jacket pocket in the front.
On which side?
I'll say left again.
Okay. So
I'm going to say that you guys spotted it because now you're both looking for it. I'm going to say that you were definitely well aware of it.
Okay, so I come up and just take his arm and oh, this is so wonderful for you to take the time and just to let him guide me around. So I'm making contact with him the whole time.
And he's as stressed as the guy he is, he's enjoying the fact that patrons are kind of whispering and looking, and so there's a part of this that's definitely working on him. I'm gonna stop us here before we do your tour because I feel like that might take up some of the next round. So I'm gonna do this as our break spot for the game for tonight. We are off for the next 2 weeks, so I know you got 2 weeks on and then 2 weeks off, and then but should
has to stay an event for 2 weeks,
right? He's gonna really get comfortable in there.
Well, I mean, we're talking real time versus game time here.
We should be back on the 21st, which is the Sunday in September when JP should be flying home and hopefully going straight into DnD as is important. And as always, everybody's links are down below, so you can find everybody. And I appreciate anybody hanging out with us, like Gordon and Phil tonight, and Magic Lasso, and all of our crew who's in the chat here tonight. Appreciate it. So hopefully we will see you all again in a few weeks. I appreciate everybody coming by. Later.